Hello, welcome to Happy Journey 259, and today I want to speak a little on consistency. Instead of explaining consistency, I want to talk about the things that drive it. Currently, we're in a place where everybody tells you to be consistent. Show up, appear, be in our face. The big question is, let me show up and do what? I'm not motivated. What should I show up and do consistently what should I do? And then, while I was thinking about this, I referred back to the scripture. The zeal of the house of the Lord has eaten me up. You see, this person took God's house seriously because the zeal. So when it comes to consistency, something is supposed to drive it. Consistency cannot drive itself. And this is where there is problem. Problem in the sense that if there is no clarity of purpose, what should I do? What should I consistently do when there is no clarity of purpose for me? Some persons are I want to let you know that you cannot consistently be doing everything, but you can stick to one thing or two things, or stick to one, grow in one, multiply to two things, and get two things running. You cannot do plenty things at once. This is where people are missing it. You are going to bind yourself to one thing, and you excel greatly at it. Now, if you have done one thing and it did not work, and you pick the second one, it's like it's working, you now feel like it's time to do not go back to the second one. Wait till the first one or the second one you have picked is not running. You cannot go back and pick the next one. You can't do everything at once. There are factors that are driving consistency. Environment matters. You don't even have a mentor. You don't have a role model. You have nothing. You have no goals for your life. Let's even go practical. Today, this journaling is not, it is me. It is my life. I tell myself these things every day. I wake up and this is what comes to my head. The only thing is that now I'm sharing these things I tell myself on YouTube. So you can, yes, the practical example I was going to give. So I've been having this struggle for days. And it seemed like I wasn't doing anything. No, I'm very busy. I'm a very busy person. I understand purpose and clarity and the rest, but I'm struggling with having to show up. You know what I did? Let me help define how clarity works, or how you can break down your parts to the smallest bit so you can pick them and run with them when it comes to vision. I have a plan for 10 years. We're supposed to have short-term goals, long-term goals, and short-term goals is 5 years downward, long-term goals, 5 years upward to 10 years. You know what I did today? I went back, cut off the 10 years that I was running with, and wrote a 5 years plan. Squeezed my entire self into it. Cut off the fact that I do not want to count my life after 5 years. Oh, I know I've made a plan, but cut it off completely. What can I do with 5 years? It didn't stop there. I brought it down to 1 year. I brought it down to a few months, then monthly. You know, people usually have very big plans. In the next 10 years now, I believe I don't suppose to become mogul. Like a mogul. Leading the one big stuff. I'm leading the markets, financial market. I'm number one. Oh, I'm not saying it's impossible, but for somebody who has no background, no prior knowledge, no experience, you will become how? In how many years? 10 years. And what are you doing right now to become that? Or you're waiting for the 10 years to be clocking for in the 5 years time and say, China, we get this plan like 5 years ago. This video is getting too long, but let me summarize this thing. That will show me the path of life. Please, before you will take 10 steps, you will take 1. All you need to do is to see a place to put your feet first for that first step. That's what you need. If you're struggling with consistency, once you apply this thing, knowing that it's 1 step you need to take, then don't worry. After drafting the plan that, okay, I have to go from this place to the next junction, the next thing is 1 step. 1 step. You continue taking steps. So what you should be focusing on is that step. How to take that each step. Your focus should be there. You already know that you're going to that particular place. Just tell yourself, I am going to move 1 step, 1 step. Yes, thank you. Audacity, courage, boldness. Thank you. Now let me tell you something. I spent 4 years studying a particular course that I'm a graduate of. And then, before then, mind you, I have finished secondary school. So I have a WAEC certificate. I wrote GEM. I passed. I did my UTME before I got into school. All these things are qualifiers for me to get into school, to even go for this course. Now I'm a graduate. I can pick up a pen, write about this course, and decide to sell it online as the same thing. The same thing as in become a certified this, you know how they sell courses online, you just go and buy it. You think as you study that small course, you think you're not that thing. No. You are not that thing. I have experience. I have time to my advantage. I have multiple knowledge. You just have a, not fabricated, but a compressed and a summary of what I have known. You can't compare yourself with me. This is what is happening on the internet. Those people have worked so hard. They come online and show you just the glory part, and you are already depressed. Do you want to be depressed? Do you want to kill yourself? Do you want headache? You can't even be clear. You can't be clear if you're looking at them. You have to look back into your life. Where am I coming from? What do I want? How many years does it take to get this thing done? That's when you can begin to run. That's when you now say that, oh, I have clarity. Look at your environment. Judge the things that will work and what will not work. I'm not saying do not have big dreams. Have big dreams and look for how they will work. Calculate the time rightly. You will see that consistency will be easy. It will be easy. You will not enjoy your environment. Instead of shouting and quarreling, you will see even advantage in every disadvantage. Because me, I don't call it disadvantage. It's just you who consider everything about you bad. Everything I'm inside is good. I believe whatever is bad, there is a good thing in it. I have a friend who taught me that you learn from the foolish, you learn from the wise. You learn from the foolish how not to be foolish, and the wise how to be wise and become smarter. So we can learn every day. That's an opportunity you should grab. Okay? Stop disturbing yourself. Go and understand yourself first before you do anything. Watch them, draw inspiration from them, but they are not the ones to set the things you should do. I'm so sorry, I'm shouting. But I hope you got my message. God bless you. Thank you for staying up for today's video. See you in my video tomorrow. God bless.